Alright, lots to do. I've got to, I forget that I had microgreens that I had left out from soaking, and they're supposed to sit out overnight because that's how they end up sprouting outwards if you just have them soaking all the time. So I like to get them sprouting outward before I actually put them in the tray. So I've got microgreens I gotta do, I've got wheatgrass and sunflower shoots I gotta put in trays. I gotta make the mix for the soil still. I have to gather some stakes, because I told one of the event organizers of our city that I would get some of my older stakes together, and they're gonna have an event tomorrow to make scarecrows, I guess, and I'm gonna have a competition to see who makes the best scarecrow. So I gotta get those out and set out by the road, and we're gonna get that done. So last night we didn't have any damage from the storms that came through, but nevertheless, I've seen some pictures on Instagram from friends and of their surrounding property, and there's definitely a tornado. I can tell you that. So, stuff like these, I wish I had more free time, because, man, I'd be over there helping in a heartbeat. But can't do it all. But I don't think these stakes are very good. We'll get some T-posts together that somebody could. Now that that's done, you gotta get on these microgreens, and I don't have any soil mix. There's a bucket full of water. There you go. Now I don't sift any of this at all. I've found it does not really make a huge difference whether you do or don't, so I don't. get 2 pounds of sunflower shoots from one tray, so I don't think there's a problem. I mean, I get close to 1 pound of radish shoots, which are very light, from one tray. Unfortunately, I got a call from the restaurant that I delivered the spring mix to this morning, and he thought he had some kale. He thinks either somebody threw it out or maybe he didn't have any more left. So I gotta pick 5 pounds of kale here and get it to him in about an hour or so. So I'm gonna get on that. So I made it through all the traffic, and I picked up a few things that I needed. I needed containers for microgreens and bags for bagged greens. And while I was in the car, I heard on the radio that it confirmed that there was an EF1 tornado in Bettendorf and Davenport, literally like 2 miles that away. So yeah. Still have to get the remaining greens that I pointed out in yesterday's video, and I got to get all these radishes here pulled out and bunched and washed in next 2 to 3 hours, because that's all the daylight left. About all the radishes I'm interested in picking. This has been harvested. I use the earthway, so we kind of place them really thick, but I only spent about 40 minutes getting these, and I've got about 32 bunches, so that's 68 bucks at $2 a piece, or 64 bucks, so that's not bad. But that's gonna be it for today. I gotta really start cranking it out. I still got some chard and kale to pick and some greens to cut, and some washing to do, so it's going to be a late night. I just haven't had a lot of time this week to do the things that I really need to do. So it's a little bit after 6 a.m. Got up around 4:30 to finish washing up some radishes. I just got way too tired last night. I almost started feeling nauseous. And just been tired lately. That tornado and the tornado warnings, that went on to like 11 p.m. on Thursday night, and I didn't get to bed till probably 12:30 or so. So that's not usually a good sleep routine for Thursdays. I like to get a lot of rest Thursday so I can powerhouse through Friday, but I kind of dragged all day Friday and had a lot to do, so it didn't work out. I just finished up washing the radishes, and I'm gonna load up and pray the sun comes up soon. It is now 6:43, and I had planned to be ready by 6:45. I gotta go let the chickens out, and need to open up the hoop house and make sure that everything is going to be adequately watered for the day. Chickies! How's it going? Hmm? How'd you go? Fortunately, my sunflower shoots were not ready. And they possibly could be ready now, but I'm not ready. And I don't have the time. And so, I either go to Sunday market with more things, or people just have to pick them up at the food hub. I'll give them some and make a post about it. I got back from the farmer's market about an hour ago. Just ate some food, had a couple drinks, and it was not that great of a farmer's market. Last week was not that great either. I think it's a change in season. This morning it was about 40 degrees out, so it was not the most ideal weather to get out of bed. I didn't want to get out of bed. It felt wonderful. But sales just in the past couple weeks have gone down about $200 every week, which, you know, they're kind of at the low point anyways. And I've still got a lot of greens left over. And I could go to Sunday market, but Sundays, the last time I went to a Sunday market, I made about 60 bucks. And that's spending 5 hours at the farmer's market, a couple hours harvesting new stuff and getting it ready and packaged. You know, if my wife chooses to use the vehicle, then I have to unpack it and then pack it back up, and then unpack it at the farmer's market, and then pack it back up, then unpack it finally. And I don't really want to do that just to make 50, 60 bucks. You know, like mow my lawn for the first time in a couple weeks. So next week, if sales do not improve or they dip any lower, I'm going to stop going to the farmer's market. I think. I really hate to do it because there's a lot of people that go to the farmer's market that I really appreciate and I enjoy seeing and I enjoy talking to. But I've got a lot of stuff to do. I don't have time to be just standing around pacing back and forth waiting for something to do. I've got lots of things I can go out and do. It's already Sunday. The weekend just flew by. I don't know what happened. Yesterday I was going to do some more work after the market, but just getting tired. I guess all the weeks of missing sleep and, you know, staying up Friday nights into Saturday and then working till 10, 11 o'clock Saturday finally caught up with me, and I can't do it. I can't stay up even past 11 o'clock doing things that I need to do, and it's been kind of hard the past couple weeks, you know, not having the help and kind of adjusting to that, and definitely is a strong realization that I can't. If I want this to continue and be more productive than it has been, that I need to have somebody here at least 20 hours a week for almost every day of the season. It is a different story in the spring because I've got way more energy to expel after being indoors and not doing too much work for the months of the winter. But anyway, sunflower shoots have not gotten harvested. I'm gonna get some of those to the food hub, and then I'll actually probably, because they could probably stay in the trays for a couple more days. They're not really sprouting too much of a true leaf, and even in the cooler weather, they won't sprout too much of a true leaf for 2 or 3 days. So I'll get those to the food hub in bulk and also in individual containers to sell in the retail portion of the food hub. And got an order I gotta get ready tonight of kale and shoots, and just loading up wheatgrass trays that I have and deliver that on Monday, and then Monday I'll have to get an order ready as well. But yeah, this weekend didn't exactly work out how I wanted it to, but I got a lot of cleaning done inside, which is good because that was falling into disarray. I did not get the lettuce I had talked about harvested. It will be ready by tomorrow, definitely, to be harvested, maybe even all 3 of these beds, but I think I could probably hold off and just do 1 or 2 of them, and then get another 20 to 25 pounds to the restaurant that I delivered to on. I'll get that to them on Tuesday. But yeah, sorry if this vlog was kind of hodgepodge of 3 different days. But I guess that's just kind of how it worked out. But anyways, if you like this, like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe. I'll be doing hopefully more on a daily basis, but when things get a little crazy, it'll have to be a compilation of a few days put together. But anyways, yeah, subscribe to my channel and follow along, and we will see you soon.